get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
I'ma shine till they blind for the blinds out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Up their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Making Tommy good on the extra point. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Downfield, this finds Waddle. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And off running left. It's Achane. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins break the tie here in the 1st. Devon Achane with the touchdown. And the kick is good. And extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Now, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. His first throw is an interception. Jack Jones has got it.
So many of these NFL facilities we travel around and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now Wilson on the play fake. It is caught left side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Achane running right. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Buffalo 18. Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Wilson now from the gun. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. And now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-score game. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throwing is Wilson. That's caught. Devon Achane. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Wilson on 3rd down. They'll drop this down to Achane. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action now, Wilson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Once more, it's Wilson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready? Cougar 19. Check up.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hey, watch him right here. Go.
Bravo 80.
Let's make something happen. Come on.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and I got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Mustang 19. Come on. Set.
To throw, here's Wilson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
70, 19 Lion. Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. This one's caught. He makes the catch, but it's hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Brings it in. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow their early lead to 13. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 14. William Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 2nd and 5. He's got it on the bootleg. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Headed out right. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why it's paid for such valuable commodities.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Man in motion here. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing the desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for Ruffy the kicker.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A gain of 14. First down, Seahawks.
Rolling from the gun here. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Pass play coming here. That's JSN, Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down from the gun. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Sticking to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Seahawks, first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks.
They'll go play action. And he's got it. It's in close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Walker. And he didn't make the pylon. He's out of bounds just short of it. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Gets it again. And he will not get in. The defense holds. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
60 Eagles, 60.
And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
Kate, you could just kind of feel it. That was a challenge this defense took personally. You want to run it at us? You're going to try to run it at me? I'm going to stuff it before you get started.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3. Fourth down, pass coming. And the completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed off 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field is exactly what they did.
That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
60 back there. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Wilson from his own end zone. Look at that power, deep left side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Trap 60. Ready. Hop 70. Hop 70.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 70. Go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Downfield, this finds Waddle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Wilson to throw again. Completed to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready. 19 light. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
He goes out a little short of the 40. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
19. Buffalo 18.
Once more, it's Wilson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down carry for Achane. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. Third down, they need 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
On the return, it's Rondale Moore. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. Stopped on the run back of the 27. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. The third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Walker on 2nd. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking in the air here. He beams one deep right side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
70 rings, let's go now. Come 19, come 19.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Achane up the middle. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 3-possession game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Dolphins stretch the lead to 23.
Seahawks 22. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
A gain of 47 on the play. And the Seahawks first down. A gain of 47 yards.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on first. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Again to throw on second. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Walker can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Looking to throw here. Dump off caught by his back. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
70 Lions. Cowboy 80. Check down. 19 Lions.
Now Wilson on the play fake. Gets in on a slant. And this play's going to come to an end of the 27. So 20 yards on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Wilson now from the gun. This one falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set up. Viking 18.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Running left, here's Achane. Oh, he loses the football. But the Dolphins able to track that one down in coverage, so crisis, at least momentarily, averted. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handling. Got to have better ball security than that.
And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, then
and he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18, 19, tight, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Play action, it's Wilson. That's low and bounces short of his man. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 back, Cougar 19. 19 Lion. Buffalo 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Trying to run it in, Achane. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
At the 6-yard line, a gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, here we go.
Hot quick right side. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Seahawks 22. William Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. A throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's tackled for a short gain.
textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Corey Horton, his intended receiver. And now they're going to face third down. They'll throw, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
They'll go play action on first down. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So on first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set. Panther 6. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Hey, check that. Ready.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he made his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got second and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4.
Let's go now. Check go.
Drive play straight ahead. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
Seahawks opting for a fifth DB nickel set for this third down play.
Let's go. Kidding me? Really? 19.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it's going to be second down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To the line. Here's third and 3. Now looking to throw. Completed to his running back. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds the in route complete. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
79. Let's go now.
He's going to throw it again. He's got Turner downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Let's go.
Looking inside the red zone.
And the Seahawks first down.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Hey, smash.
Achane, first down carry. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Set. Check go.
Achane again. Cuts right. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. At the 20. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Dolphins continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take 7 points off the deficit. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week and find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Another carry for him. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.